Hey, my super beautiful, lovely, gorgeous souls. Welcome. Doing something real different today. So, I've been wanting to do this for a really long time, and I do feel like this will be helpful since so many of you are very confused. Is this twin flame? Isn't this twin flame? Is it just a high level soulmate connection? Is it karmic? I'm going to do a video today and a reading for a karmic or a false twin, okay? And the whole point of a false twin coming in is actually to prepare us for our real twin to come, okay? So there'll be some major lessons and some major healing that will be revealed to us in a connection with a false twin, okay? So please don't get it confused that a false twin flame connection is so important and it actually leads you to your real twin. And if you haven't had a false twin connection, you may not be with a twin flame or leading to your twin flame, okay? So if you think you're going to like that and the message is here, we're going to talk about a lot of different stuff. This video will be for you, okay? Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll talk about the nature of this person, connecting energies, what they mirrored, what you mirrored, conflicts, issues, why spirit has brought you this connection, soul lessons and relationship lessons that you're supposed to take away from this. If you're still in it, stay or go. If you've already moved on, what was the point, what was the purpose, and what can you do now, and sort of advice to help you heal. We're going to go divine masculine, divine feminine, just the energy of masculine or feminine. So whichever resonates with you. If you resonate more as a male, listen to the divine masculine. If you resonate more with a female, listen to the divine feminine. But listen to both because they could both be helpful. All right, so we're going to get into it. We're going to start with the divine feminine. So in a divine feminine energy, in this connection, there's vulnerability. Now keep in mind, I'm going to pull out traits of the person that you're with, okay? So for that, because these energies are opposing energies, male and female, it doesn't matter if you identify as male or female or feel like you're more in divine masculine or divine feminine energies. Let's see what the other half of this was the problem with this person. We've got self-focus. Okay, so vulnerable and self-focused. Female in this part of the connection, feeling vulnerable, maybe open to being taken or open to being, I don't know, I feel like you could be, don't take this the wrong way, but it's like you could be had. Like somebody could manipulate you easily. So this person, I feel like, manipulated you. I feel like they saw your vulnerabilities and they played upon those vulnerabilities to their advantage because we've got this self-focused energy. So this person may be a little bit narcissistic, okay? Sometimes false twins come with that narcissism so we can learn how to love ourselves more, how to not be so vulnerable, learn red flags in relationships with people so we don't get pulled in the wrong direction. We want to stay on the right path to meet our twin or be with our twin, right? So sometimes we're showed narcissism so we can get that lesson. But I feel like, yeah, this person was a little bit vindictive, a little bit in self-focused energy, has some definite ego issues, some definite issues with connecting beyond what's going to benefit them, okay? They're worried about what's going to benefit them, how it's going to elevate them, what's it going to do for them. It's sort of like self-interest and opportunism, if that makes any sense, okay? So let's get some more cards out and see what the heck was going on with this. So, the core, the nature of this relationship, all right? Connecting energies. It felt great. This person made you feel like you were the only person in the room. They made you feel like there could be boundless things to happen between the two of you. I feel like, they were like talking up the greatest things in the world, how it was going to be. I feel like there was goals. There was things they said to you that they wanted to work on together. I feel like there was a lot of energy surrounding this connection. And I do feel like the energy building up to the two of you meeting was really intense. Like nothing you've ever felt before. The magnetism was there. Okay. I feel like the butterflies in the stomach were there. Okay. So if that's resonating with you, when you meet your twin, there's no butterflies in the stomach. Okay. I want you guys to know that. I want you guys to be clear on that. Butterflies in the stomach are an avoidance thing. Like, in other words, you get butterflies in your stomach. It's actually your gut and your instincts telling you that there's either something not good about this person or you're not supposed to be with this person. Okay. But We come together with false twins so we can learn and so we can realize things, okay? So let's get something else, connecting energies. Yeah, I feel like one of you was willing to put the work in, and one of you needs more self-work. I'm going to say the masculine aspect of this, because we're talking about feminine aspect of this, the masculine aspect needs more work. I feel like that could be where the self-focus is or was, where they need to sort of carve a new path for themselves career-wise, or they needed to go back to school or some type of a learning. I feel like they may have struggled all their life with jobs, or they might be a tradesperson where they work with their hands or do like heavy duty labor. And I feel like they were not satisfied with that. So I feel like that reflected in your relationship. I feel like they always might have been a little bit miserable or a little bit in blame mode because they didn't have better, or it wasn't handed to them. I feel like they need to put that self-work in, and it reflected to you, I believe, so you could learn to put some self-work in. But I'm feeling like, this person has a long way to go in life. I feel like, when they do something, they're very proud of it and they want a lot of admiration for it and a lot of validation and attention. So let's get some sort of what was mirrored here. All right. And this is my Mirror with Shadows Oracle. So what did the masculine mirror to the feminine? So we got ask and you shall receive. The masculine mirrored entitlement. In the past, I always got what I wanted. Wow. So this is somebody who has a little bit of, I almost feel like a bratty, I deserve everything. I deserve, like, hand it to me. That's what I feel like. I feel like they feel very entitled, and not only entitled with their lifestyle and their career choices and their money, but entitled with their feelings. So if they're mad and pissed off at the world, they're reflecting to you that they have every right to be, and they don't care what you think or feel, okay? They're mad at the world. They feel like they've not been validated in some way or made to be the best or feel the best in some way. They are reflecting back to you that they feel entitled to feel this way. And how dare you not understand that? That's how they feel. And what you mirrored to them, I feel like, is resistance. I don't like being told what to do or what to feel. So there's a lot of, like, I feel like rigidness and like this rubbing, like if I can show you guys with my hands, this really rugged friction building like energy between the two of you, that this person is, I fear to say, very narcissistic, okay? And I feel like they opened up empathy wounds for you, where you've always been someone that helped others or sacrificed yourself for others, and that makes you vulnerable, okay? And a person like this who's in self-interest smelled it and saw it a mile away. They are like a dog that sniffs out people who are a little more vulnerable and empathetic so that they can get their claws into you and suck your good energy. And when they act a fool and act like a jerk and act a little douchey, they're entitled to feel this way. How dare you not understand the way I feel? How dare you tell me that I don't have any right to be upset about this? That's what I feel like with them. So let's talk about major conflicts and issues, okay, surrounding this connection. That, obviously Spirit brings us together with people sometimes who are toxic because there's something very deep inside of us that's not healed yet, or something that Spirit really wants us to pay attention to. So we've got courage. So I feel like this person made you lack your courage. I feel like they made you like push your courage down. Like you were, I think, a little fearful to deal with them, or you may have not wanted to face them at times. Okay. I feel like they really muster inside of you, like they make it like twitch inside of you that you have to be more brave, or you had to be more brave in dealing with the way you were going to deal with them, talk to them, maybe get them out of your life. Maybe, they scared you with their actions or their words or their irrational behavior, or when they weren't getting their way, they were sort of having a tantrum about things, or, I feel like they made you question your courage. Like, can I do this? Can I go forward? Can I brave this? I feel like you felt like you had to wear a suit of armor just to deal with them, the slings and arrows and the crap that they threw at you verbally. So I feel like this is for you to also know that you are strong and courageous and brave, and you can put this armor on and face the world and face a new direction. And that is exactly what this false twin energy brought to you, is to know that sometimes you do have to go it alone, and sometimes you do have to take chances and go into the unknown, but know that you're being guided by divine energy, and know that spirit is protecting you, and that there's more lessons to learn. Okay, just know that. Yeah, we've got playing it safe. So I feel like that's like to stay in an energy where it's comfortable, but it's not productive. It's comfortable, but it's not pushing you to your top, bound of endless energy. You're staying kind of like, oh, yeah, this kind of sucks, but it's better than nothing, or it's better than going out there and looking for more, or I'll just kind of stay in this settled sort of energy, and yeah, and if you look in the card, she's missing the fireworks off in the distance because she's so comfortable just sitting in this place. It's not pushing her. It's not making her happy. It's not getting her up to, desire more for herself. She's just staying in safe energy. So that's what I feel like here, okay? That was either what's going on in this now, or what was going on that led you up to this way, okay? So what I'd like to know too is, why did Spirit bring this connection to you? Because sometimes we wonder and we're like, why would I deserve, I don't deserve this. Like, what is Spirit trying to show you by giving you this connection? Spirit wants to show you how to deal with crisis, disaster. It's to wake you up, actually, okay? And I feel like it's to wake you up to the prospect of your twin coming. Because, if you're here and you're upset hearing this, like, oh my God, I can't believe that this is really not my twin, and what do I do now? That's the crisis feeling that you're in. Spirit is like, no, wake up, because you know what? Your twin is right around the corner. And you have to learn from this because... they're giving you sort of pearls here, okay? But they want you to know that just because it looks like the burning building is crumbling and everybody's screaming and throwing themselves out the window, doesn't mean that that's the literal, okay? Spirit wants you to know that this is on poor foundations. This what you were building with this person was on poor foundation. So it needed to devastate and completely wipe out so you can build a clean new existence and a clean new way for yourself. I feel like all your old foundations have to be ripped down with this connection. And that's why Spirit gave you this connection, because all the old ways are not going to work anymore. The old you has to go, sort of dissipate for you to be prepared or ready for your twin to come. Because Spirit's like, if you stay in these foundations, you're the one's going to be, just struck by the lightning moment. And I feel like Spirit wants you to know you have to come to this realization on your own. Tarot cards are not going to do it. Dreams are not going to do it. I feel like, if you're doing this sort of stuck plain safe energy, Spirit's like, no, I'm going to light a fire under your ass. And you really need to see that all those old ways need to die off, because when your twin comes, you're going to build a beautiful foundation with your twin. Okay? That's what Spirit wants you to know in that, okay? So let's talk about some soul lessons here, because those are super important. And this is my soul learning deck. And I'm going to, the first few that popped out, we've got, your soul is here to learn how to resolve obsession and worry. Spirit's trying to show you that, the over-worrying sort of builds that tower. And what's at the top of the tower? The peak at the tower is like your most fearful, most dreaded moment of what somebody could do to you or say to you, or what somebody can hurt you. Like, what's your biggest fear? Being cheated on? Is it being left? Is it being abandoned? Is it being, in a third party situation? Is it not having enough money? Is it not having a vision for the future? Spirit wants you to know that all the obsession and all the worry in the world is not going to change the way the outcome is. It's not going to change the way this connection is meant to be. It's being given to you so that you can learn about those two powerful energies that hold you back in life. So that's what the tower is sort of breaking free from that old way of thinking. Okay. Look, and we've got your soul is here to conquer loneliness. So it could be that, you just don't want to be alone. Maybe your biggest fear is being alone, and that's the scariest thing to you. But Spirit wants you to know that sometimes you have to learn to be alone so you can be at your peak, most perfect strength, and that nothing can counter that. Nothing can rip you down from that once you've had it, okay? So let's see some healing that needs to be had possibly for you. Let's see, some healing. Right, we've got self-love. That fits perfectly. So there's some self-love things that, maybe in the past you just didn't love yourself enough. Maybe now that this has happened, this has made your ego dip so deeply down that, this person that you've been dealing with is a little egotistical. They're a little bit selfish. They're a little bit only worried about what they need to do. It could be showing you that because they're in that energy, worried about only what they need to do, is that you need to only worry about what you need to do and not focus your energy on other people, but rather yourself, so you can make the waves that you need to, so you can have clear shores for sailing, clear ocean sailing, if that makes any sense. All right, so let's get the map, because the map helps us with what's next. Okay, what are you supposed to do? Where are you supposed to go? What direction are you supposed to take? Where are you supposed to go next? And it will just give a piece of advice for something that you need to go forward. And we've got strength. This was all a test of strength for you. So it can show you at the end result, no matter how this ends, whether this ends in violence or chaos or screaming match or throwing the person's shit out the window, or you cry for 5 days, or you're just feeling in pieces. It's to teach you the strength. And it had to happen this way, unfortunately, for you to really get it that you're going to be okay, okay? There's structure and stability coming for you. You just have to believe in yourself. You just have to believe you have that strength. It is there. You buried it your whole life. And some things you've relied on other people to give you guidance. This is for you to stand on your own. Absolutely for you to learn to stand on your own, okay? So now let's get into the divine masculine part of this. So the masculine part of this is secretive. Now we're going to get out some cards to find out possibly why they are secretive, okay? So secretive towards the feminine aspect of this. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. So I feel like, they're setting their ways in this energy, okay? I feel like they had a different expectation of what the female aspect. So divine masculine in this they want their cake and eat it too a little bit, okay? I am getting a gist of that. They definitely want to make themselves happy. They know that the way that they can make themselves happy is by having structure and responsibility and dependability in somebody that they want to grow. They're really looking for the perfect woman. I feel like they don't understand that the perfect person doesn't exist. Maybe perfect for you, but there is no perfect person. There's no perfect beauty. There's no perfect intelligence. I feel like they're spending a lot of time like getting towards that or at that. I also feel like they may have been with somebody else and cheated. They may have had the other woman or somebody that, they had like on the side. And deep down at their core, they knew that that was like the wrong thing to do. And it was going against all of what they, believed about structure and responsibility, dependability, and about growing and building something with someone. But I feel like they're a little in an energy where they're a little bit restrictive. They're a little bit of a hard ass. They're a little bit somebody who's intolerant, I feel like at times. They want what they want when they want it, okay? So I don't know if they're keeping secrets about themselves, things that they didn't want to reveal yet. I feel like that too. I feel like they're also not in touch with their feminine side at all. There's a lot of rough, rugged, masculine energy that we all have to be in touch with our masculine and our feminine. I just feel like there was things that they were not ready yet to reveal. I also feel like there's things about this that you are not meant to know. Okay, so the obsessive, I need to know, Spirit is saying no. There's things that you're not meant to know, because I feel like they would be, put you way off or get you off track here, okay? That's what I'm feeling with this connection. So I want to talk about what was mirrored here, okay? So from the divine masculine to the divine feminine, what was mirrored? Fear of judgment. I am afraid of judgment, so I don't speak my mind. So there we go with the secretiveness. So it could be that there's things about themselves they're not ready to let out. It could be some horrible thing that happened to them in childhood. It could be something that is about a sexual thing. It could be something that, you know, they just don't trust easily. So they're really delicate with their secrets, and they choose who they tell their secrets to. They want to be with somebody that they can have structure with. So in other words, until they feel like they have the structure with somebody, divine masculine, you have to feel like you have the structure with somebody, or else you're not telling them nothing. You're not telling them shit. You have to feel like you can trust them. Almost like they're like in a mother or father energy where that's who you trust and those are the people that you trust. You want somebody on that level, if that makes any sense at all. Like you want that hierarchy, like level of trust and commitment. Okay. And if you don't feel like you have that with somebody, you're just going to treat them like, whatever. It is what it is. I'll just have fun with you, you know, and I won't be serious with you. And then what did they mirror? Self-esteem. I'm always worried about what others will think. So the female aspect of this had self-esteem issues. I feel like that could have been why she might have been a little clingy or wanted more out of this. So he could have been dealing, divine masculine, with somebody that was a little clingy or worried about how this connection was going to affect them in the end result. Like if they were to break up, oh my God, it's devastating. What do they think of me? Oh my God, I must be fat. I must be ugly. I must be stupid. It's like those negative things take over and prevent you from moving on into the right direction. So let's talk about some conflicts. Conflicts or issues here in this connection. False twin connection. Well, we've got behind a mask. Unbelievable. So there's something about not wanting to reveal true self or true intentions. Something about secrets that lie within. I almost feel like the divine masculine wants a divine feminine that can handle the truth about them, that can handle the truth about life in general and things that are maybe not so pretty. Divine masculine has some deep-seated things, and he is definitely wanting someone that he feels he can reveal these things to that can handle it. If he doesn't feel like he has that, he's not going to. He's going to keep these secrets. Look, at the end of the day, he values that, wants that ultimate love, wants that ultimate connection. So I feel like divine masculine, you have gone through all these trials thus far to bring you to your real twin flame. And you have to open up a little bit more and show yourself a little bit more, or else the next person or your twin coming in is going to find you a little bit rigid, and they're going to have a difficult time connecting to your energy, and they might run. Okay, so this connection that you're having with this other person, I feel like they were a little bit maybe secretive too. They're a little bit unstable. Maybe they weren't as responsible as you, or maybe they weren't down with the whole, I want to build a traditional life and let's plan a future and I'm stable, dependable, and all those things. It's showing you the opposite of what you really want. Okay. So for you to learn anything here, I feel like you have to shed a little bit of that fear to be who you are, or maybe have fear to show who you are, or be open with people, or else you're going to miss that opportunity with your twins. So that's what spirit is trying to show you here. Okay. So, I mean, let's get a validation for that, what spirit is trying to show you here. Okay. Yeah, look, spirit is trying to prepare you for your twin flame and also to heal. This connection was to teach you about the things that you fear, that you really want, are your core things, and to help you heal. Okay. Heal some of the darker things, heal some of the things that you don't want to talk about. So when your twin comes, you're going to realize it's twin. You will know it. I promise you. You're going to feel it. It's going to click. You're going to know, and you're going to want to open up, and they're going to help you heal. Okay. You're not going to, that energy you feel, like this energy felt close. Okay. Close, but no cigar. The next connection coming in for you is twin flame, and you're going to help heal each other, and they're going to help you heal. So what is your soul learning? What is your soul learning here? Okay. This is very important. What is your soul learning from this particular connection? What was your soul learning? Let's see. Your soul is here to learn about duality. Yes. Like take the good with the bad with the good. You're supposed to learn about dark and light, you know, conflicting energies, compromising energies, like opposite energies, okay, is what you were having here in this connection, okay? So that when the next connection comes in and it's going to be twin flame, you're going to know all about these conflicting energies and they're not going to push you away. They're not going to scare you. You're actually going to want to radiate towards them. Look, and also about procrastination. So some things that you didn't clear up from the past that you'd rather sweep under the rug, those are the things that Spirit wants you to get a snap on, okay? And then something that needs to heal for you. We've got faith. So it could be in the past that you lost faith over things, or you're losing faith now in this, saying, maybe, you know, why can't I find that structured divine feminine that I need and want? Why can't I find somebody that I want to open up to, that I feel safe enough to open up to? So Spirit is teaching you about faith. Know that it's coming. Believe in that it's coming, okay? Don't lose that faith, because when your twin comes, you have to have all the faith in your world over that connection and not waste any more energy on this connection and take what it has shown you so far. Okay, so now the map. And the map will show us advice to go on, what to do moving on, sort of just advice. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, we've got deep freeze. So I feel like this connection really made you a little bit colder, okay? But what it was supposed to do was, yes, it's supposed to like encompass you in these colder feelings so you can realize that those feelings don't help you. You can realize that those feelings don't push you forward in any type of a way, and they make you fearful and they make you feel in lower energy. So it's for you to break this ice with yourself first so you can break the ice with others, so you can feel comfortable enough to give yourself and talk about yourself and open up yourself without fear of being rejected or fear of being crucified or fear of freezing over again. Okay? That's what Spirit is trying to teach her. I hope this was helpful. Please let me know what you think. Give me a big thumbs up if you like this. Leave me some comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell so you can see more readings like this on a weekly basis. My love to all of you guys. Peace. Peace be with you.